Hey, it's Paul here. Welcome to this 20-minute practice where we focus on building a little bit of strength and strength through your range using bodyweight movements. Take a moment first of all in a seat, kneeling or cross-legged, and just 2 or 3 breaths to figure out how your body feels. You might move a little bit as well. Roll the neck. But in general, you're coming around to the idea that now you move and focus on your practice. When you're ready, find tabletop and take a few circles first. So knees roughly underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. And just moving in one direction. And then change the direction of the circles. Start to take random hand positions. A little bit of internal and external rotation on your hands. And then bring the fingertips back to face the knees. Leaning back slightly if you want a little more. Pulsing if it feels comfortable. But just finding sensation through the forearms. Loading the wrists and the hands in flexion, roll onto one hand and externally rotate the arm, sending the elbow crease forwards. Try to shift your weight towards this hand, towards the back of the hand. 5 on one side, 5 on the other. And last but not least, some movement for the upper back, the scapula. Plant your hands, keep straight arms, and try to send your upper back towards the ceiling. Keep the arms straight and locked out, and imagine the chest falling through. Pause for 1 or 2 seconds at the end of each repetition. Rising, sinking down. Notice your shoulder blades spread at the top and come together at the bottom. From here, you prepare to shift towards downward facing dog, tucking your toes, pushing into your hands and sending your hips back and up. Dropping the chest down towards the thighs, dropping into the shoulders. And now we essentially take a really slow vinyasa. Find downward facing dog, first of all for 3. For 2. For 1. Roll forwards until your shoulders come over the wrists, or maybe even a little further forwards, and hold plank. Think about that scapula push-up and rounding a little more at the top of the shoulders and the back. 2, 1. Our descent down towards the floor. Lean your shoulders out forwards, bend your elbows. You can drop the knees here if you want. 4, 3, 2, 1. A little back bend. I'm taking cobra, fingertips outside, and then lift on an inhale. Try to squeeze and engage the muscles on the back chain of your body. It's as if you're pushing the hips into the floor. From here, hands just beside the chest, toes tucked, push up, or weave yourself back towards downward facing dog. Lifting the hips and pedaling out again. Now find your down dog for 3 breaths again, or 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Now weave and roll forwards towards your plank. An active space here. 3, 2, 1. And now lower, looking out over the cliff edge of your mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingertips outside of the shoulders again, but this time maybe a little lighter. Sinking down from cobra. Hands just beside the chest again. Tuck the toes. Push up or wave back to downward facing dog. When you get there, pedal out again. Find stillness again. From here, 3, 2, 1. Roll forwards towards your plank. Hold strong here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, leaning slightly further out, trusting your bent arm strength. Down to earth. Maybe try the cobra on peace fingers. Pushing in to lift up. Inhale, engage through the back chain of your body. Slowly lower, down towards the floor. Push and send it all back to child's pose. Hips down towards your heels. Catching your breath here and preparing to shift forward for 2 last rounds. Back to down dog. Roll forwards to plank. Anywhere from 0 to 5 push-ups here. If you've been holding the plank, everybody lowers. Let's take locust as the back bend. Fingertip assistance is gone. Lifting up through the chest, lifting the feet. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Hands on the floor, toes tucked, wave back. Downward facing dog. The last round here. Push and roll your body forwards, finding your plank. Anywhere again from holding the plank to 5 push-ups. Slowly lower. And rise towards the locust. Push the hips in, lift the feet, engage through the back. 3, 2, 1. Sinking down. Push it all back. Downward facing dog. Preparing to move from here towards the top of the mat, towards our forward fold. Start to shift weight into the hands and step forwards. Hang out for a second. Let the head and the neck hang heavy. Dangle here, maybe hands take opposite elbows. Unravel. Fold. And grabbing a block, just slide it down towards the side as you slide your right foot down behind you. Coming into a low lunge. Leaning forwards, drawing the knee over the toes. A little bit of hip flexion. And on the back leg, hip extension. Solidify your lunge. You can go double bent knee lunge, just lifting the knee, or extending the leg. Three more. 2, 1. Slowly drop that right knee. Potentially using the block here as a prop or a target for our shrimp squat. If I place it just in front of the knee and then drop my knee on top, I can lean my weight forwards to the left leg, lift that right foot, reach out in front with the arms, a counterbalance, and push into the left leg firmly to rise tall. Then I can step back, looking for that target, tap and hold, lifting back up. So we'll take 3 rounds of 3 efforts, and progressively we can bring that movement towards the floor. Feel free to move and adjust the block as much as you need to. So starting on the block, the bottom of your shrimp squat position. Lean forwards, reaching forwards, lift the heel, load weight into the front foot, stand up, 3. Draw that knee high. Step back, 2. Step back, 1. Stepping the right foot the whole way back to find your lunge again. 3, 2, 1. Stepping forward with the knee. Prepare for your reps. Reaching forward, active leg lift. 3. Tap. 2. Tap. 1. Stepping back. Finding your lunge again. Try to make this a nice active space. Not here for long. And dropping that right knee. If you want to progress beyond the block, there are a couple of methods. Aside from just taking it straight from the floor, you can also use the top of your back leg to assist you. So as I shift forwards now, I'll push in a little and lift up. 1. I can use that to help me land as well. Lift up, 2. Or I could go straight for the knee. 3. Step that all back to downward facing dog and pedal out that left leg. Maybe even send it high like in 3-legged dog. Just wiggle it about a little. Dropping down and then walking back up towards the top. Preparing your block for the other side. Inhale, halfway lift. Try to find a long spine. Exhale, fold, stepping the left leg back. You find your preference for lunge, double bent knee or that long back leg. If you want to move more into hip extension, think about tucking the pelvis, keeping the hips at the same height, but really working to straighten the back leg. And then we move for the reps. So finding your position on the block or the foot, leaning forwards, active through the leg, lifting up. That one was a bit of a reach. Stepping back. 2. 3. Back towards your lunge. Shifting forwards, left knee on the block or on the floor. Ready for your reps. Leaning, reaching, lifting, knee to chest. Dropping back, tapping the block. 2. 3. Long reach for your lunge. Sinking the hips deeper as you move through the rounds. And potentially bringing it down to the floor so that it's a little bit tougher for that last round. When you're ready, catching your breath, reaching forward, standing up. 1. Leaning back to tap. 2. Leaning back to tap. Rise. 3. Back towards your lunge. Send that right foot high this time. Pedal it all out, shake it out. And then dropping down into downward facing dog. Just kind of finding symmetry. Moving from this position in down dog, slowly lower the knees down, keeping the toes tucked. We're going to move from an elevated scapula to a pike position. You can use the toes, but as you progress, use the tops of the feet and try to shift a little bit more weight into the hands. Placing the hands somewhere out in front of the knees, not too far away. Push down, elevate through the scapula, and then push to extend the legs, send the hips high. Hold at the top. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower, keeping the shoulder elevation. Reset. Push and lift the hips high, leaning a little further forward. 2, 1. Slowly lower. Reset. Push the hips high. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Reset. Push the hips high. Weight to the hands. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Reset. Push the hips high. Weight to the hands. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. From here, we'll go for one more set. This time I'm going a little bit closer. Fingertips kind of wrapping around the line of the knees, pushing into the tops of the feet, and most of my weight into the hands. 3, 2, 1. Pushing up. 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 3, 2, 1. Nice one. Make your way towards your hips, feet out in front, and maybe grab a little block. Roll your way down towards your back. Just for a second, twist it out here, knees dropping to either side. Tapping the heels first in dead bug. The block is really nice because you can squash your hands into it and then push it out in front. So imagine that you're constantly presenting the block towards the ceiling. Then lift the knees up and try to find the low back pushing into the floor. This is a nice active space. From here, try to maintain the low back contact as you reach out and tap left heel, draw in, tap right heel, drawing in, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Just a little warm up. Breathe for a second. Stick with the same pattern or let it evolve. So as I lift the knees up, I'm going to straighten the right leg and the left leg out long. So right leg to the ceiling, left out long. A little bit more of that flexion through the spine, a little bit more elevation with the block. And then we try to switch the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Just catching a few breaths in between. Final dynamic side before a little hold. So same idea, knees in, this time left leg long, right leg out, block to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go. Nearly there. Rock up to find your high boat. So shins roughly parallel. Tall torso. I'm using my hands on the thighs to find the space, and then I try to hold it here for 10. Roll to low boat. Try to keep that hollow shape through your body, just as low as you need to with the heels. They don't need to touch the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll to your left hip. Keep your shoulders and your heels elevated. 4, 3, 2. Regret. 1. Roll over to the right. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll to the center. Low boat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Who wrote that? Bring your feet back. Push in and lift the hips high so you're bridging. Slowly lower down. Take an easy twist, left leg long, right towards the chest. Twisting towards the right hand side, left knee in. I try to keep the upper back pinned. And just sprawl out. Take up as much space as you need to on your back and on your mat. Feel free to move on to the rest of your practice or consider it done there. Thanks for joining, and hopefully I'll see you again.